Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Ninjago and welcome back to another video where today I'll be reviewing the Lego Ninjago Legacy Set 71730, and this is the epic battle set Kai vs Skulkin. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first minifig is Kai, and for the epic battle sets, each of the ninja, which are so far the only four original, are in these sets, and they are exclusive. And I also really love the detailing for the minifigs with their torso and legs. So Kai has some very interesting printing on the torso for like muscle printing, and also some ripped printing, and then like a symbol here which possibly maybe represent fire, and he also does have like a symbol for fire on the legs, which just looks really cool. I love the belt in the black coloring, and then his hairpiece with the bandana I believe is the same as the season 14 sets, but I'm not 100% sure. And then the back torso printing is very similar to the front, but the symbol is just a little more bigger. And then his sword piece is definitely really cool as well, with like that dragon handle. And each of the ninja do come with the same accessories, with like the sword pieces, but just in a different color. So Jay's was like a translucent green to actually represent lightning, and then Kai's is a translucent orange to actually represent fire. So I really like how we do get the same pieces for each of the ninja, but just in a different color. Then the next minifig isn't classified as a minifig, because I did read somewhere that like Lego Skeletons and Lego Friend minifigs aren't really classified as minifigs, so we just call him Skulkin, or just a Lego character. So it's really awesome to have him in my collection, because this is actually the first skeleton in Ninjago that I've actually ever gotten, because I never really got like the pilot episodes for the sets and all that. So it's really awesome to have a minifig from Ninjago, because he looks really awesome. I love the mold for his head. It kind of reminds me of the head of Khazad-dûm from season 13 of Ninjago, and the printing on it just looks really menacing, with like the red eyes and the smile. And then he also does have some printing on like his sort of torso part, with like some bolts, I believe, in like the upper parts over here, and some shoulder armor. And I'm even surprised to see some leg printing on the skeleton with like a belt and like a symbol there. That is just really awesome. And then nothing at the back, but he does have a sword, and then like I believe it might be the same hat as Master Wu. In this set, you do get 3 builds, and the main build is this like shrine of some sort of monastery, and I really love the build and the color scheme for it. Very simple, but it just works really nicely. I especially love this leaf piece in this orange color to actually represent like autumn, and this is actually my first time getting a leaf piece in this sort of color, so it's definitely awesome to get it in such a cheap set. And they do use like this sort of vine piece in black to sort of represent the trunk of the tree, and it does print pretty nicely on that, so that is definitely pretty funny. And then there is a flower over here as well, and I believe this would sort of represent maybe possibly like a sign for the monastery or something. And then I also really love the design for it, with like the top part up here, and the color scheme is definitely really cool as well. Then the other 2 builds you do get are this sort of practice dummy for Kai, and then with all of the sort of epic battle sets you do get the Spinjitzu piece. So the practice dummy definitely does have a pretty simple design to it, and also pretty small, but I do like how it is like almost minifig scale. Well, it basically is minifig scale, so I really like that. Instead of having like a dummy maybe 2 bricks tall, or say 6 bricks tall, I really like how they went for like a minifig scale, just to make it look a little more realistic. And the color scheme definitely works as well for that sort of wooden feel, and it does spin pretty nicely because it is on like a sort of spin sort of piece, and then like a sort of pin attachment. And the arms are really interesting. They are actually, I believe, like skeleton legs in a brown color, so that is really cool. And also like a minifig head in the brown. And the Spinjitzu piece is pretty much the exact same as all the other sort of epic battle sets, but I actually introduced this new piece where it does have this sort of clip attachment over here, and it pretty much works really nicely, and it is a brand new piece, so that is really cool. And like you attach this tire and this spin piece in the middle like that, and it works pretty nicely as I did say, but I definitely think it'll work a little more better on carpet, so you can very easily just knock down the sort of practice dummy, and it is definitely really fun to do that. So now we'll take a look at the packaging for this set. So for all of the sets, they do have the same box design with like this sort of a 3D feel, but then in the middle they actually do have some statistics for Kai and then the Skulkin, so that is definitely really cool, but I'm not sure if it is like accurate. And then at the back it does show you like how this sort of spin shifter piece works, everything included in the set, and then the other 3 epic battle sets. And then at the front it just shows you like Kai and Skulkin and then these sort of translucent weapons. And then the manual does have an advertisement for the other epic battle sets, including the Kai vs Skulkin. Hopefully I might get the Zane or Cole one next. I'm not too sure which one is my third favorite, because this is definitely my second favorite epic battle set, and my first favorite would probably be the Jay vs Serpent. So I really enjoy these epic battle sets, not just because they have exclusive minifigs and for a really good price, it's also because the builds are really unique and definitely very interesting, and you can probably like never see them in a Ninjago set because there's just really no good way to have them incorporated into like a big Ninjago set. So I'm definitely glad they made these epic battle sets, and for definitely cheap, which is $13 Australian, I definitely think that is worth it for 2 minifigs and a really unique build depending on the ninja. So I'm definitely excited to get the remaining 2 I do need. I would definitely love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can see you soon. Goodbye!